here.
Let's do this. Yes.
It's like old times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get the broadcast started, Give it a second. Let people get in.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I can't force it off these devices.
Do. Select all. What was I gonna do here?
Start a live halftime show is what we were going to do.
That's right. That's right. Well, we are live. We're good to go here, and I'm just making sure everything's good. Normally, I have the countdown and all that, so we just kind of warm into it. But we're here. So, just giving everyone a
Kind
second.
of how the halftime show happens. It's just like boom, halftime, and then the show happens.
Yeah.
Unless you're there, you don't get to see all of it going down.
Yep.
I know. It's crazy, but here we are. We're here. I see a silhouette of Carney. Can't spell.
Yeah.
Coop, show me the Giants jersey. He's got the Giants colors on.
He's wearing a heart
No,
for
I
the
don't.
Whalers.
I got
He's rooting
my
the
heart for
Patriots.
Whalers jersey. Yeah.
Interesting choice. Is that the closest thing to a Boston-related jersey that you had?
I was a fan of the Whalers, and then ironically, when they left Hartford, I became a Flyers fan. And then I moved down to North Carolina, and that's where the Carolina Hurricanes are, who used to be the Whalers. It's kind of a weird way.
That's true. That's true.
But I was a big Whalers fan. That was my team originally.
Carney's got his Celtics championship rings over there.
Jason
Representing.
Tatum and Jaylen Brown, baby, right here.
That's right.
We just wrapped up our chili contest here. We did it at the 2-minute warning. We had a brand new winner this year. My wife finished second with a vegetarian chili. She had a bunch of work people here, so there's some funny business going on in the voting. But she did actually make a good chili.
There's some funny business
well,
going
funny,
on
so
in the
people were
vote.
like, oh, well, they were like, man, it would taste great if. They're like, man, that would taste really great. It would have won if it had meat in it. I'm like, tomorrow I'm putting meat in it, and it's gonna be great.
No, some of those vegetarian chilies are very good, actually.
Yeah.
They really are.
Dude, it's if you just take the meat out of any chili, it's vegetarian
Right.
for the most part, unless you put like beef tallow or something in it.
Yeah.
I find with chili contests, the more traditional you go, the more likely you are to win long term. But the only way you're likely to do that is if you have a huge sample size. Like we had 20 tonight, so it's pretty good. But if you had like 100 chilies, the more traditional you go, the more likelihood of you winning. Or if you have like 100 people voting, we had about 50.
Yeah.
So anyway, but let's get into this, guys. I'll take the lead here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Lead. First half's over. Commercials were meh.
Awful. Awful. Awful.
The good commercials we already saw, right? So they showed those before. So that was an interesting take. The Backstreet Boys one with T-Mobile was pretty fun. I think Mr. Beast was in that one too with Drewski. So that was pretty cool. But T-Mobile is probably my favorite commercial. Do you guys have a favorite commercial?
I don't know. They were all awful, and when the singing toilet seat started, I just threw my arms up in the air. I said,
The singing toilet seat.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
There's some liquid energy thing, and take a look at your pee, and I'm like, what are we doing here, guys?
I mean, to be fair, Liquid IV is good stuff to have. I mean, that Liquid IV has saved me at a trade show.
Liquid IV, yeah.
The commercial was
Death
bad.
commercial
I'm
was
not
pretty
saying
good.
it isn't.
Yeah, Liquid Death commercial
You
was
spent
pretty
$1
good.
million a second or whatever on that commercial?
Yeah. Liquid Death's commercial was good, but their marketing is so crazy that you do a commercial at the Super Bowl, unless they're doing something wild, it's not that out of left field. I thought the one with Kurt Russell was pretty good, though.
Okay.
That was the Michelob Ultra one.
Yeah.
That was pretty decent.
Yeah.
I wish I had a
That's pretty
Michelob
decent.
Ultra. I should have grabbed one out of the fridge.
Dude, it was wild. As soon as that one came on, my neighbor just brought 2 cases of Mick Ultra, and so advertising worked.
Yeah. I feel like
so-
Mick Ultra has taken over the Bud Light, Oh, look at that. I got one. Bah.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
crack open a
Welcome
cold
to
one.
Mrs. Tobacco.
That's right.
So that's my feeling on the commercials. The game, Man, I mean, most of these Super Bowls, in my opinion, tend to be pretty close games. A lot of them tend to be defensive battles, specifically the ones the Patriots have played in outside of the Super Bowl in Minneapolis when they played Pats Eagles. That was a freaking shootout. What a fun game that was. But this is a defensive battle. The Patriots bend don't break. The Seahawks defense is really good. Drake May got sacked 3 times. But close games like this, all you need is a couple plays to push it one way or the other. And I don't see in the second half, I don't see this opening up. I see this staying this way. And this is going to be a close game at the end. And Bad Bunny, I mean, I'm watching it right now. Bad Bunny's putting palm trees up. I think he's going to throw a party, man. I know people are.
I'm gonna watch it after. I am gonna watch it after.
Too. I got it on a 20-foot screen behind me here. This is our setup. I don't know if you can see it, but we have to watch setup here.
We have to watch it for Jukebox because we do cover that on the Jukebox show.
Yeah.
So.
But this game went the way not how I expected it, but one of the ways that a lot of these Super Bowls go. Close game, defensive battle. I think it'll open up a little bit, but nothing crazy in the second half. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be a field goal wins this thing or one score game.
So I've been talking to Jay Davis before the game, and I have to give him a shout out on this one. And he brought up a great point. And I got this comment right here. Seattle was running the ball well. Darnold was trying hard to throw a pick six. And
so
Jay said to me, he was like,
hard.
Look, it's not going to be if Darnold throws a pick six, it's when.
Yeah.
It's when.
He wants to so bad, too. There was 3 or 4 plays. There was one play specifically, guys, where one of the guys broke the secondary, and Darnold kind of just threw it up there on accident. He was about to get murdered. And they're like, oh, he broke free. And I was like, dude, had the guy not broke free, that was a pick six because it was nowhere near the guy, and he just threw it up into like 5 people. And it looked like the guy was open because the ball landed near him. But man, Jay is 100% right, man. He is Darnold's flirting with danger, and May doesn't make mistakes, man. I thought he got sacked those 3 times. He could have thrown the ball away and done some things he shouldn't have, but he's not making any mistakes so far that's going to take them out of the game. So we'll see what happens.
I do think that May is letting go of the ball just a little too quick. Just a little too quick.
So
I think his timing is off by just a CH, to use a very mild term. But I think if he dials that in, I think if he dials that in, he can make a little bit better of a completion rate, which obviously would help them. And the Patriots, they got to get a score. I mean, they're not buried. Let's call it what it is. It's 9-0 at the half. I mean, They're not buried. This is not a mountain to climb. They just have to get a little momentum, and they can take the lead here. But they got to tighten it up a little bit.
I agree on that. I do think Josh McDaniels has not had a great first half, but the Seahawks defense, it's more credit to the Seahawks defense. I also think that this coaching staff on the Patriots is very capable of making adjustments. We saw it in the Denver game.
Exactly.
So I would watch for the halftime adjustments. But McDonald, in my opinion, Mike McDonald blew it in the first half. The time management where he had a chance to get a touchdown on the Patriots, he was blowing all that time on the clock. I don't know what he was doing. He was almost like he was running you down to kick the field goal. It was like
I want to add to that.
That could come back. That could come back and bite him.
I want to add to that because everyone going to this game's like, oh, Seattle's gonna pound them. It's gonna be like 34-10. And I'm like, well, to be 34-10, you would have had to have at least 2 touchdowns by now, and they haven't even got 1.
Yep.
They got 3 field goals. I mean, what does that tell you? In 30 minutes of football, they got 3 field goals. That's it. Not even a touchdown. So the Seattle team, everyone keeps Seattle's so good.
Oh, dude, that Pats defense is good, man. They're
playing great defense.
All those, dude, as soon as they got to the red zone, it was like locked down.
Yeah.
And they were honestly kind of lucky to get a field goal on 2 of those tries.
Yeah.
Because they tried to screw it up, man. They missed a freaking Darnold just barely missed getting completely pounded by Shazier there. I mean, that guy was going to kill him. And he stepped away from him, and they got the field goal the next play, right? So that defense, the 30-yard, 30 in, is locked down. And I think it goes that way. Pats need to make 2 big plays to win this game, in my opinion.
Now,
Darnold has not been great in this game either. I'm going to say that.
Say that again?
Darnold's been awful in this game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like to Jay's point. Mm-hmm. I mean, Jay was talking about it. I mean, some of the throws he's made, it's like, and like Carney said, he's playing with danger.
May hasn't looked great, but he also hasn't looked reckless, right?
Yeah.
He's looked better. He's looked better than.
Yeah, he's managed the ball, I think, a little better. But we'll see.
Now,
Yeah.
the other thing I'll add here is, and both of you know this, but John, I know you as being the other Patriots fan, I know you know this. Even during the Brady era, in these Super Bowls that we played in, the second half has always been where the Patriots have shined.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we will see. It's all about you play the first half, you get a little taste of what's going on. You go into that locker room for halftime, and you really that. In my opinion, one could argue that is where the game can be won. Is those adjustments you make at halftime that set you up to play the second half.
Daddy Yankee's in here in the halftime show.
Really?
This show's cool, dude. He's like he had like people playing dominoes, smoking cigars and stuff. It's a cool. I feel like I'm in like Nicaragua on the Drew Estate Cigar Safari right now.
Yeah, it does. I'm looking at this. I finally got my thing up.
It, dude? It's happening.
It looks like a tobacco field down there, and
Yeah, dude, the whole thing, yeah.
And I don't know what this frog this frog is doing because I have it off.
It's pretty cool, dude. Honestly, I don't know what's going on in the Turning Point halftime show. I love Kid Rock and all those artists, but I have people like, "What halftime show you're watching?" I'm like, "I'm here to watch the Super Bowl. We're gonna watch." That frog's weird. We're gonna watch the Super Bowl halftime show with Bad Bunny, and it's been cool, man. I like it.
Take the politics out of it. I'm a fan of his salsa in particular. I grew up in New York, and salsa was big. He's done a nice homage to salsa.
I didn't know. Yeah. I mean, hold on. What's going on my comment feed here?
This is pretty good, dude. I like it. The camera works great. They got like 8K cameras, which is pretty cool.
What's this bridal thing now going on?
I don't know, dude. It's one of his songs that he's won a Grammy for.
Yeah, I don't have the sound on, so I can't really tell.
But dude, it's all in Spanish, Coop, so we wouldn't know it anyway. But
oh, you know what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
People who are bashing this were gonna bash it 5 minutes before they've ever heard their first Bad Bunny song.
I think this was a legit wedding. Is Gwen
that's
Stefani?
what I thought. Yeah.
Or is this Gaga?
This is I can't tell. It's too small from my back here.
I think it's Gaga.
Didn't she do the halftime show already?
Yeah,
Well,
but she's a guest. Bad Bunny's been on the Super Bowl halftime show before too.
Hey, wait, who was he with? I didn't know he was.
Shakira.
He was one.
Oh, he was? Oh, I forgot about that.
He wasn't as famous then. He was
maybe
just
that's
famous.
why. Yeah.
He wasn't as mainstream famous. He was famous
I
in
can't
Latin
see who it
culture,
is.
but he
It's
wasn't
just too
famous
far
like
back
us.
from where I am.
I think it's Gaga. It's
Okay.
Gaga. But she's singing in Spanish. I think she's Italian.
Oh, there it
It's
is.
pretty good, man.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
It's
I forgot.
salsa.
I have multiple feeds on over here right now.
See, I had all sorts of issues, but it finally came back on here. So,
So, what are the questions you said you had comments, Matt? What are we getting in the feed there?
Oh
What
no,
kind
I
of
was
comments we getting?
here we go. Is Jay Davis as the latest comment. Bottom line, the NFL doesn't make mistakes. If they hire someone to do the halftime show, they usually do okay.
Yeah. Dude, like the amount of these halftime shows are money. And here's the thing. This is all the discussion. It said politics out of it, just in how you're picking. They're picking this halftime show to get people to be in on the game and get hits on the game that people aren't hardcore football fans. So say you get like 300 million people viewing this game. Dude, 60, 70 million of them are like, man, that was a great halftime show. And then there's a very small percentage that are like, man, this is hardcore, guys. I don't want to watch this. No, 10%. Say 10% don't like this. That's 30 million people, so they have an alternative. These people are having the best wedding ever. I guarantee you this is an actual wedding.
that's great. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm seeing this now
but
too.
As for the game, I don't think there's a whole lot to talk about other than it was a good defensive battle. The Patriots defense did great in the red zone. It's going to be a one-score game. Pats need to make 2 plays to win it. Seahawks need to make 1.
Listen, I'm always one to say there's no moral victories, right? If you guys come out of this game and you lose it by 6 points, you have nothing to be ashamed of this year. You guys were 4-13 last year, and you know what? You have a bright future. So, I mean, I know there's no moral
Both teams
victory,
too, though.
but but Seattle's winning this on a dominant defense, and typically dominant defenses don't form dynasties. So
They
that's
win
the one
games,
thing
but they don't form dynasties. I mean,
they win games. They have, yeah.
You still
And
need
this is
to.
a dominant. Yeah, this is a tough defense you guys are up against here. This is
Well, you know why they don't win dynasties? Because the NFL set up to have scores. It benefits the offenses, so
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard to
I
stay
don't.
that good on defense for that long at that
Yeah.
high of a tier where you'd win it like that.
I don't think this is a boring game. I mean, I'm hearing people say it's boring. I don't think this is a boring.
It's
Nah.
not. It's not as boring as the Rams one that we won. The last
Dude,
the
that
last
was
one.
brutal.
That
game
was like turnover,
brutally
turnover,
boring.
turnover, 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 turnover. Gronk got the touchdown, and it was like, oh shit, okay, and then that was
Dude,
it.
The balls are moving around. I mean, the stats aren't crazy, but the ball's moving around.
Yeah.
There's been some long drives. Pats had a couple long drives. Seahawks have had some. I think Seahawks had some better field position, but Pats are getting the ball to start the half, right?
One thing I'm gonna say here, and this is not. I'm not saying like, oh, it means like we're gonna win, but one thing that just needs to be reminded is that there's an offensive coordinator in this game who has been here many, many times and has multiple rings from these games. And
That's why I would count on adjustments. Exactly, Matt. I agree
he
with
knows
that
how
point.
to win these games. He's done it
And
several
Drake May-
times.
And Drake
Yeah.
May's good enough, in my opinion, to do some of that stuff. So
Yeah,
we're gonna have
absolutely.
we're gonna have some scores to say. I
Yeah.
think the end of this game is gonna be awesome.
I like what Kevin says here, though. Yeah, they do need. I do think that's going to be key.
Patriots need to start calling some designated run calls for Drake May.
I agree with that.
And he can run. We've seen him do
Yes.
it. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
He had a couple good runs in that first half.
And I'll tell you, our defense, not that they've done a bad job, but going back to the whole Darnold thing, they've had so many close calls. They got to start catching some of those. They got to get an interception.
Guys, these are either banana trees or tobacco plants behind this guy right now. I think it's Ricky Martin.
Tobacco. They look too.
They're bananas. Look,
thin
they
to
got the
tobacco.
bananas right there.
Oh, in the far background. Yeah.
See, right next to
Oh,
them,
yeah.
they got the bananas. Yeah,
those are
that's a banana
bananas.
tree.
The one to the left of him looks kind of like a tobacco tree, though.
Yeah. Similar leaves.
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
John, how many
All
bottles of
Puerto
wine in
Ricos
are you
here.
so far?
Nah, dude, I haven't been drinking that much. I had two Hoot Youngs. I had a Hoot Young bourbon, Bald and Bond, and I started off with a rye, and then I had a Mick Ultra, and I got this little half bottle of Bonanza that I'm going to drink at the end. I got a busy week ahead of me. I got to head up to Pennsylvania to the Great Outdoor Show in Harrisburg, so I'm flying up there Tuesday morning, but I got to be in Jacksonville at our offices tomorrow morning, so I'm going to take it a little easy, but we got a good party going on here. It was fun. This is our 5th year of the chili contest, and we had 20 chilies, and my wife said finished second, and one of our neighbors was a first-time winner, and they won. They were first-time participating, so that was exciting.
What do we think about Chuck's comment here? Pats need to score to open the second half. Let the defense get a turnover and
Yes.
score again. Then
Yeah,
just
absolutely,
play
yes.
tough and maybe get a field goal or a touchdown to seal it.
That's
It's
exactly
really, and that's really not that much to ask for either. I mean, that's
They
not
just
crazy.
They just gotta.
No, it's
they just
not.
gotta
He's
change-
right.
They gotta establish some dominance here, or take some of the control over the game.
Yeah, they do. They gotta
Right
score on
now,
a drive.
The Seahawks are controlling the game in a game doesn't require a lot of control. So if the Pats can take a little bit of control back, or the Seahawks can take more control, it'll go the other direction. But I
Even if
agree.
the Patriots get a touchdown, that's 9-7,
Yeah.
right? And if they can keep, stopping Seattle, and even if they get a field goal, they take the lead by 1 point. I know it's 1 point, but it's not going to take much to get a lead. Then they get out in front. Then they just got to keep the momentum. And, the defense is doing pretty good. I mean, Seattle still doesn't have any touchdowns. I think there's something to be said there. They got 9 points, but they don't have any touchdowns. I mean, that's big.
Listen, I told you not to give up in that Denver game either, right? And they made adjustments in the second half, and that was coaching. That was whatever it is. Vrabel,
Coach of the
Vrabel
year.
and his staff. Look, I thought he was a mediocre hire. He's coach of the year. There's no question. He proved me wrong.
He's in the
this year.
Super Bowl.
Listen. He has taken. He's gone into the top tier of coaches in my book after this year. Now I hope he continues it, but he's moved up very high in my book. I've seen some really good coaching out of him this year. He deserved. When I was talking to John the other night, I said Vrabel was coach of the year. There was no question about it.
Yeah, I mean, and you already have that. There's players around the league. Max Crosby's one of them, and I know there's multiple that are starting to do the whole like I want to go play in New England because they want to play for Vrabel. They hear how much the team likes him. They see the success, and you're getting back to that like in the Belichick Brady era. I want to go play in New England, and you're starting to see it again. There's players out there who are unhappy with their team, or maybe they're looking at free agent, and they're like, I want to go play for Vrabel in New England.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
Listen, and you have an owner. You can say what you want about the owner. The owner runs a top-notch organization. He has an organization, and he brings the resources, the facilities, and the personnel in. And that's why when he made that call last year to get rid of Mayo, and I think that was a tough call to do for him, right?
It was very expensive, too. He said it was the most expensive choice he ever made.
But he was so honest with everybody with that, and admitted he messed up. I mean, I can't. How can I hate a guy who he did something about it? Is what I'm saying.
You know what? He hung his head. He said, "Look, I made a mistake. Now I'm going to go fix it." He didn't wait too long. There's a lot of teams that maybe would have given Mayo at least another year.
Look at the Jets. Aaron Glenn has had the worst season of any head coach I've seen in my lifetime, and he's coming back.
I know. Out of all the head coaches that were fired already, I was surprised that the Jets still had theirs.
Mayo looks like freaking Bill Parcells compared to Aaron Glenn. That's how bad it is.
Wow. I mean, that's...
Seriously, yeah.
So let me ask you this question, Coop. Let's say Patriots win this game. Maybe that sets them up for at least another Super Bowl championship with the May Vrabel tandem. And we have some years of success here. Not saying we're going to go on another run like Brady Belichick. I don't think you'll ever see that again.
No, you won't see that again.
But let's say we get a couple of good years, maybe get 1 or 2 Super Bowl championships with Vrabel. Where does he rank?
You get once.
Is
you
he
get
with Coughlin?
Once you get 2, you're in Hall of Fame territory. In my book.
Yeah.
You have to get 2. You have to get 2.
Yeah.
The one guy, you have to get to 2 though. And if you don't get to 2, you're not Hall of Fame.
Yeah, because you could win 1, but to win it twice, I think you're right. I mean, you win it a second time.
Yeah. And Coughlin's not in the Hall of Fame yet, and I don't really have a problem yet because the coaches who are getting in before him have all been very deserving. And Belichick's got to get in before Coughlin. I totally get that.
He should already be in.
He should be. And look, I would be embarrassed if Coughlin got in before what Belichick's done. So, I mean, you just can't argue that.
Even Kraft. I mean, the fact that Kraft got snubbed. I mean,
that was, there's definitely some backlash for whatever reason, but Kraft has been one of the greatest owners in the history of professional sports. He should absolutely be a first ballot, in my opinion. I won't even dispute that. He's a great owner.
I know. I mean, this is his
You're
11th.
Very fortunate to have an owner like that. Yeah.
This is his 11th Super Bowl appearance as an owner.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't think any other team owner can say that.
He wasn't the owner for the Parcells Super Bowl?
He wasn't?
I thought he was the owner.
What year was that? Because he bought the team in 94?
96. So he's been 12 out of 13.
Well, didn't the Patriots go to the Super Bowl play the Bears once?
In 86, they lost. That was when Ditka was the coach.
So he wasn't the coach then.
Raymond Berry. That was Raymond Berry.
Yeah. So he's been 11 of the 12.
Yeah.
I thought there's 13.
No, we've only been 12 times.
No, I screwed that up. on the show. Yeah, it's 12. This was the 12.
Weren't there 10? Wasn't Belichick the 10?
Parcells was the one with Bledsoe in 96.
Yeah.
And then in 86, we played the Bears.
How I screwed it up, Coop, was this was their 12th, and I added this as the 13th, where it was actually the 12th.
Okay.
So Kraft has been the owner through 11 of the 12.
I mean, that still says a lot.
No, take away from him, yeah.
And, minus whatever outcome of this game, he still has 6 rings. I mean, that's... I don't think there's any other owner that has 6 rings.
Hall of Fame. It was fine. By the way, and for all intents and purposes, they were first ballot. And Belichick went on the Pat McAfee show the other day when all the Hall of Famers were on there, and they played a trivia game, and Belichick was the call a friend that they had and surprised everybody. So he was joking around about it with McAfee too and making fun of the situation. So as I said, for all intents and purposes, they were first ballot. So
You know, at the end of the day, you know, I'm sure it's disappointing and
Hey,
it's
thanks for coming
frustrating.
by. I'm
But
doing a halftime show here. With some
Belichick can
guys
still say he
online. We're
has
doing
8
a live
rings, and 6 of
stream.
those are
Thank
as
you
a head
so
coach.
much for coming. Oh, what a great time it was! Congratulations on the win.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got
Absolutely.
Mike here from Chicago, who you know, I know he's excited about that Bears
When you
win.
have the best, you don't need any. Thank you, guys. It was a great time. We'll do this again soon. Oh man.
Anyway, but yeah, that's the halftime show is over.
Yeah, the halftime show's over.
How much time do we
The
have
talking
before
head.
the game starts? 'Cause I know the Super Bowl halftime is longer
Well,
than
the talking heads are now. They got to get the field cleared off. We still got some time with this, so
yeah.
they got to get the field cleared off.
We're running 25 minutes. That's already longer than a regular the halftime, I
I think
think.
it's 30 minutes total. I want you do the breakdown and everything. So they go out
Yeah.
quick.
You know, the problem with these halftime shows is it doesn't really always paint the artist in the best light because it's such a short, condensed thing.
They gotta
and
kind of like
sometimes-
rush through it.
Yeah, I mean,
They never play full songs. It's like they play half and they go on to the next one, and then they do like a snippet of a song
Yeah.
and go to the next one.
yeah.
It's like a highlight
I
reel.
mean, from like the faint
That's a great way
sound
to
of
look
the
at it.
music, I don't know if the music necessarily went over whatever. It seemed a little too low energy still. Even with the dancing and everything, the music seems still a little subdued, but it's hard for me to tell with that. I gotta watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I didn't want
I
to
liked
put
it. I
the
thought it was
sound
a
up
good
louder
halftime.
to get you kicked off, so that's why I didn't do that.
Yeah, I thought it was a good halftime show. I liked it. It was good. I got to fix my screen here. It's jumping around a little bit and freezing. But William Shatner's got a Raisin Bran commercial. He's the brand ambassador, which is pretty clever.
If you were Ann Michael May right now, what would you serve to the Patriots in the locker room before you go on the field?
It's just freaking
I mean, I think I'd bring a
Man,
cookie
I-
out there.
the best.
Give 'em
the
a-
best cookies ever. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you gotta bring your best stuff.
banana chocolate chip
Yep.
cookies.
Yeah, bring something out there.
Now, if the Patriots win, what does she bake as a celebration? Because you know there's gonna be something.
Yeah, I haven't seen her do cakes. I mean, she does cookies, but I haven't seen her really do cakes. Or
That's
pies
true.
or something like that.
Give her time. I mean, this is young. There's a lot of time. We could have
Yeah,
cake.
Carney's right. We got a lot of time. There's a lot of
You know,
time
I
left.
saw, yeah. So I don't know. That'll be interesting. Like she seems like she bakes. The thing that I don't like are these packing videos when she goes on trips. Those are just annoying. I mean, they don't do anything for me. I don't
Wow.
need to see you packing your suitcases. Yeah, but the foodie stuff is pretty cool.
What did Jay
Just
say
carry
here?
on the-
I had no sales emails during the first half. I've gotten over 55 since halftime. Someone in marketing at these
Yeah.
firms is paying
yeah.
attention.
That's smart. That's smart. Yeah, I can't wait to look at who has my email address, right?
I'm gonna check my email.
Well, guys, I'm gonna go get my projector started back up here. It's frozen, and the people need me, so I'm gonna have to bow out. But I think I'm on the same page here. It's gonna keep being a defensive battle. Pat's got the ball. If we're gonna get a definitive win out of them, they got to make some moves here soon, just to get the momentum going in their favor and take a little control of the game. But ultimately, it was a good first half, man. It was a good game.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I
the
think
Seahawks have been scary all season. The Patriots weathered that little storm, I think.
Yeah. Look,
Yeah.
9 for 22, Sam Darnold. And that's what you got to be. You got to be. That's the message that should be in the locker room right now. Sam
I know.
Darnold's
Yep.
not going to win this game right now. So,
Yep.
and I know
Well,
you got to
guys,
go,
enjoy
John.
the half. Enjoy the half. We all got to go. The half is ending, and enjoy the second half of the game. And
Yep.
if the Pats win, Matt, you and I'll be talking. Maybe we'll go live and gloat a little bit.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Just let me know.
Oh, look
right,
at that.
brother.
You got
Thanks, guys.
All right. Good luck.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the game.
You too, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you later. Thank you. Take
All
care.
right.